Hope you were spoiled this weekend for Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day Hangover Monday, and we're going to probably have lots of stories and pictures and stuff to share about Mom's Day yesterday. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back, and we're into another week of May, the countdown to May-long weekend. Welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker and the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life for a Monday morning. Oh, get set for beach weather today and tomorrow. Oh, into the 30s we go. Oh. But there is a fly in the proverbial ointment. That fly is frost, actually. Yeah, we're gonna be cooking to start the week. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. We're gonna have some scorching heat to start the week, and then frost to end the weekend, a long weekend. Of course, Mother Nature knows everybody's gonna be camping. Everyone's heading to the lake. Everyone's getting their summer started. So Mother Nature comes in to say, "Oh, so you think so? Do you? You think so?" We're going to take a look at your long weekend forecast and how hot is it going to get today. We'll, of course, circle back to Mom's Day. Also, we've got news on a recall. Speaking of long weekend, you'll be loading up your cooler for the long weekend. Apparently, there is a finger amputating igloo cooler that you need to be on the lookout. Finger amputated is taking people's fingers off. You don't want that for the long weekend. How many emergency rooms do we have open for the long weekend anymore? Not enough. Also, we're going to show you the Frontier Airlines video that got some employees fired. They were on the job, thought they were doing the right thing by making this little video. Certainly not the right thing. Got them fired. Also, the bizarre reason why you shouldn't put cheese through the TSA scanner when you're at the airport. Also, hot spots for summer. A lot of people have decided that they're going to spend this summer a little closer to home. And we have some recommendations from Sunseekers on some great spots to check out as we get set to kick summer into high gear, baby. Kicking summer into high gear, 16 degrees. Man, it is mild. Shorts and sandals out the door this morning and get set for the heat. I hope your AC is working. Lost mine in the car on the weekend. Take Mom out for Mother's Day. Why is it so hot in this car? Oh, no. Yeah, we'll get it fixed. Good week to get the AC fixed. 33 degrees today. 30 for tomorrow. 21 on Wednesday. By the time Friday rolls around, the wheels kind of come off the forecast, and we're back to cooler temperatures. You're thinking to yourself, oh, could we not have this for camping this weekend? 30 would be so nice. Overnight lows of 12, no. We're going to flirt with single digits for the long weekend, and overnight lows around anywhere from +1 to -3 for May long weekend. So we're not done with frost just yet. On the radar, we're seeing a little bit of moisture this morning. That is the bottom center of your screen. Just a little bit of rain. And we could see off and on rain showers throughout the day. Environment Canada saying that there could even be a thunderstorm later this afternoon, which is to be expected when we get nice and scorching hot like that. It is hot. Wow. Loving it. So get the grill going. Get outside if you can. And enjoy that day. It's going to be awesome. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. We're going to get to yesterday's good thing and could likely go into overtime with that today because I'm sure a lot of folks want to share what they got for Mother's Day, pictures of Mother's Day, pictures of activities you did for Mother's Day. Get ready to lock and load and share. That's coming up with yesterday's good thing. And of course, anything good that happened on the weekend doesn't even have to be Mother's Day related. Of course, we'll take that. If this is your first time lurking into the show, we're on our social media channels until hour 1 is complete. Then hour 2, we move exclusively to Twitch. So we're all over the place in hour 1. And hour 2, we move exclusively to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com. And there is an audio version of the show. It's 40 minutes or less. Basically, a quick cruise down the highway if you want to throw some audio on and have me yakking in the background for you, talking about what we talked about today. You can get that at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. All right? Okay. Thank you for being here. Thanks for dropping by, whether it be for 2 minutes, 20 minutes, or 2 hours. We love you all. Hope you had a good weekend, a nice, safe weekend. No fires. So dry. So dry. Pebbles wants to make sure that everyone knows that she did not sleep again tonight. She is turning into a zombie. Happy Monday, Pebbles. First one in, 4 a.m., but my good morning disappeared. I've explained this to you for 5 seasons in a row. Almost 3 years, 5 seasons. Pebbles, she is determined to get some kind of trophy for being the first person in all the time. The first person in forever trophy, I guess. But we love you. We appreciate it. Thank you, Pebbles. Hope you had a great Mother's Day. I hope you've got some pictures. I mean, at least 1 or 2 for sure. It's a joke. She actually has 200. She has 200 pictures. She told me, though, I'm not sending them. I'm only going to send 14. But 200, that's a lot of She loves pictures. You must have like a Tera drive for all your pictures. Where do you put all of them? Like in the cloud? That's wild. She is the picture lady. Road Reverend is in here, too, this morning. Pebbles and Road Reverend on Twitch this morning, along with MJ. Good morning, MJ. Hope you had a great weekend. Tracy Rogers here. Zumba Bernice is here, too, to say good morning. Coffee is ready with Derek on Twitch. So is Cindy. And Tracy is going without coffee. Oh, God bless you. I don't know how you do it, Tracy. I couldn't do it. It's just like, I am like this. This is me. This is me. Before Java, I'm just like this. I'm like a cartoon character with the eyes half open. And that first sip, your eyes kind of go, oh, there's lights. There's lights and life. And then by the third sip, I'm like, okay, I can do this. I think I can do this. Cindy, good morning. You are as well. We've got Richard RDP over on Facebook, Quentin on Twitch, Lorette on Facebook, Janine on Facebook, Jody's here on Facebook, Patricia, good morning on Facebook, and so is Nick. Good morning, good morning. Good crew on Facebook. Nice to see you this morning. Sad news for them. Not really sad, I guess. I should be careful with that. I should say we split it on the weekend. We split it. The Jets winning their game on Friday, but most recently lost. This was yesterday afternoon for Mother's Day. The Winnipeg Jets lost their game to Dallas. Final score there was 5-2. Dallas is now up in the series 2-1. They will play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They are back in Winnipeg on Thursday for an 8:30 game. Tough loss for the Jets. They played really well on Friday. Amazing game on Friday, but now they're behind 2-1. So hopefully they can win their game on Tuesday and be back into the swing of things. And, I think they're in this series. I feel like St. Louis was much more tough than Dallas is. We can do this. And that controversial goal yesterday, that was a goal. A lot of people thought he kicked it in. I think it was a goal. Let's just move on. Let's get to the next game and get back in the winner's circle, Winnipeg Jets. So, not all bad, though. Could be worse. We could have lost both games on the weekend. So there's that. Molly is here on Twitch this morning. Good morning, Molly. Katie, 4380 is also here on Twitch to say good morning. MJ says barbecue is roaring. Finally got it going yesterday. That is awesome. Loretta says it's always cold on the long weekend. Not exactly surprised. Mavis is over here on Facebook, and Nick says, I think she borrowed the keys to the beach bunker and made her own set. Pebbles? Yeah, maybe. Oh, she does scrapbooking. Well, that'll keep you busy. I make albums for my kids. Oh, that's so cool. I love photos. I kind of figured that. And the whole scrapbooking thing makes sense. Tracy did that as well. Back when pictures were actually something you could hold on to. And as soon as things went digital and social media took off, so we have like 5 scrapbooks from when the kids were babies, and that's pretty much it. Because then when things went digital, it was like, I don't know if we should be doing this anymore. What's happening here? Does anybody hold any pictures anymore in their hands? I don't know. Bobby Wright is here on Facebook. Good morning, Bobby. Trev is here this morning. Hope you had a good weekend, Trev. I was thinking about you when my newsfeed popped up that CFL action starts 1 week from today. What? Only in Canada can we be playing hockey and football at the same time. Now, it is exhibition, and I think I saw Calgary and BC that will play an exhibition game 1 week from today, and I think it's 2 weeks today or 2 weeks from Sunday that the Bombers and the Riders will have an exhibition game. So, I know Trev's a big CFL guy, so CFL action is returning. That's exciting. I'm kind of going through a bit of football withdrawal. I'm not going to lie. I was, when I saw that, I don't normally watch exhibition football, but I'm like, no, I need football. I'm liking the hockey too. It's good. It's all good. They got robbed. MJ says, no, the Jets got robbed. That Dallas goal should not have counted. I think it should have. And I was cheering for the Jets. I think they made the right call. They'll take tomorrow. And Trev says, go Bombers, go. Of course. Let's get to good thing because we have so much Mother's Day stuff. So find me on Facebook, send a DM as so many have, and we shall get that on for you. Oh, Quentin is out at the cottage. You know what, Quentin? I'm going to edit this a little bit because, I'm still facing that TikTok ban, by the way. It is in appeals, and, they gave me, I've been in all kinds of trouble with them, and there was and Quentin should know this, because of nakedness. So I'm moving Quentin on his screen a little bit because he's gone shirtless, and he's at the table with the kids. That's all right. It's all good. They're enjoying themselves on a moving picnic table. Very nice. Oh, I think I'm going to get banned again because we can't have nipples. Quentin, we can't have nipples on the show because TikTok gave me an initial ban because of nipples. Oh, I think that the headlines cover up Quentin's nipples here, so I think we're good. Very nice picnic table. Very nice. So what's the story with the picnic table? Did you make this picnic table? Because it's a motorized. I can't help it. Yeah, I think it's this guy's picnic table, isn't it? Looks like fun. I don't know how legal that is. We won't tell you what campground that is. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for sharing that. I look forward to the story on it. MJ has lots of pictures. They went somewhere here. They're hanging out here at that's from Friday's show. Playground time. Looks like someone got a barbecued steak and cake. Barbecued steak and cake. That says Happy Mother's Day, of course. Cindy says, great weekend visiting with mom. Then we went for supper. Daughter, son-in-law, hubby. Then we had some awesome guy paid for our supper and drinks without us knowing. Oh, my God. That is so cool. That is awesome. Cindy went out with her whole family for supper to a restaurant where somebody came in, obviously won big at a casino somewhere or won a lottery or something like that. Oh, there's MJ's cards. Homemade cards. Mom, you're the best. Happy Mother's Day. All spread out there on the couch. Really nice. Happy Mother's Day. I made this flower with my finger and my thumb. So you will have these memories for all these years to come. Oh, very nice. Very nice. My mom is good at making something. Mom likes to watch hockey. My mom's favorite place is Mr. My mom's favorite food is tacos. His hair is brown eyes. Gotta love mom. And even flowers. Oh, so nice. Mother's Day was a big success. Thank you for sharing that stuff. And of course, Tosh has got her Mother's Day flowers. Very nice. Very nice. Mother's Day flowers. And, ooh, someone was at the barbecue. Mother's Day breakfast from hubby. Ooh, and a big cake. You take the cake. Happy Mother's Day cakes. Oh, man. And look at those flowers. Your daughter's surprising you with a beautiful, holy cow, that is a big pot of flowers and cupcakes. Oh my God, look at how spoiled you were. Did you get a new patio set too? Jeez, look at it. She made off with the whole, holy man. You just made off with all kinds of goodies, didn't you? What a beautiful, beautiful assortment of goodies for Mother's Day. Oh my word. The colors are gorgeous, and cupcakes and cake and flowers. How delightful. Molly went for a 13-mile ride on Friday, longest of the year. Good for you. Saturday, another 6-mile with the BF's sister. Saturday, day of hanging around with his mom and grandparents and brothers, and we got the brakes done on the car. Well, good for you. You accomplished a lot this weekend. And had some much-needed break from a screen time yesterday. Chilled out, played some games. I love hearing that. Although I think it's widely accepted that I now make my living thanks to screen time. I really like hearing that people take a break. It's always good to take a screen time break and then drive a picnic table around. If you can find a picnic table with a steering wheel like Quentin, that's always good. Oh, man. Fantastic. Okay, so Quentin told us it was Aspen Grove where he's got the picnic table on wheels. Does it classify as a motorized vehicle? I don't know. We don't care. We'll just let him drive his picnic table around. Keep it under the speed limit. That is awesome. And then took mom out for dinner. Very nice. Very good. Very good. The picnic table goes 10 kilometers an hour, and Will Drawn engineered it. That is fantastic. Wow. As long as everybody stays safe. How long before the woo, woo, woo come around the corner? Hey, can we ask what you're doing? Hey, I don't know. Someone in the middle of the night put wheels on my picnic table. I don't know. It's vandalism. It is vandalism. Someone vandalized my picnic table. They put wheels on it and a motor in there, and I don't know. I am just trying to figure out who did it, and I'm going to spend my entire life driving around this campground trying to figure out the mystery. So I'm glad you're here. That's what he has to do when the cops show up. Oh, man. Yesterday's good thing. Keep them coming. Yesterday's good thing. If you've got pictures, be like the moms. Send them to my DM on Facebook, and we'll get them on the show. Yesterday's good thing. Kuiper's Family Bakery. If you did not get some sweet treats yesterday, go see my friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery, your neighborhood go-to for irresistible, handcrafted baking. Step into a warm, welcoming space with the smell of fresh bread, gooey cinnamon buns, and sweet pastries fills the air. Every loaf, bun, and cookie is made with care by passionate bakers who love what they do. And decades of recipe tradition, from soft hot dog and hamburger buns to decadent sticky buns and monster cookies. They've got something for you at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. At Headley's Health Hut, guess what Wednesday is? Day after tomorrow is Win Back Wednesday at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue. If you are looking for vitamins, herbs, local products, gifts, clean beauty, sugar-free, gluten-free, and more, Win Back Wednesday at Headley's is your chance to win back your purchase in cash or check. Here's how you do it. With every purchase, fill out a ballot for the draw where you could win back your money. Who does this? Who gives the money back? Headley's does that second Wednesday of every month. So Headley's Health Hut Win Back Wednesday, day after tomorrow. Your health is their priority. 1314 Richmond, just east of Murray GM. And the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show is Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, where they make a donation to the Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House. When you go get your oil changed, and of course, while you wait, enjoy an inspection. They'll show you your filters so you know exactly what your vehicle needs. Quick service with a purpose. Only at Murray Certified Service Express. MJ says, went to Moana Jr. on Saturday. Nice. Very nice. My apologies for the shirtless video. It's all I had. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to get banned again. I'm just getting banned from all platforms for nipples. It's amazing. I had no idea that they were so strict. Everybody's so strict. It's crazy. Ryan says, good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in here. Hope you all had a wonderful day and got spoiled. Oh, yeah. Lots of stuff. Look at Tosh's haul. Jeez. She got so much good stuff. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Unbelievable. I think she's having that for breakfast this morning. Sitting by her flowers, watching the show, eating her cupcakes. Oh, I got to show you our family. What we were doing. Oh, after Zumba Bernice. Zumba Bernice and her mom. There they are. Oh, and there's a video to go along with this, isn't there? Didn't you get your mom Zumbaing on the weekend? You Zumbaed with mom? I think I've got that here somewhere. Oh, I thought I did. Hang on a second. I thought I had that here. Oh, there it is. Here she is. Here's Zumba Bernice Zumbaing with mom. There they are. See, you don't have to. You could be any age and be Zumbaing. Look, there goes Zumba Bernice. Mom's trying to keep up. I like that she's even in the Zumba outfit. And see, I'll sing along. Skim-it-a-rinky-dinky-dink, skim-it-a-rinky-doo. I love you, mama, mama. And Zumba, Zumba, Zumba. Zumba, mama, mama. There they are, in the sunshine, mother and daughter, doing their dancing. Oh, look at that. She's right into that. She is just into it. Very good. Oh, and a big hug to end it. That is fantastic. Yay! Yay! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Tracy got a steak supper last night. And Zumba Bernice says, my mom is 91 years old and did Zumba. Oh, that was her first time doing it, by the way. You witnessed it first time at 91 years old. Well, thank you for, you know what, I just muted the music so I don't get in trouble. Boy, I didn't realize, leave it to Tyler to get in trouble at every turn. Hey, I thought I was free from rules, but no, but we had to get it on. It was adorable. That is fantastic. Job well done. Patricia says, GT, friend and I went for Mother's Day pedicures. Nice. Trev says, would that be classified as drinking and picnicking, not wearing seatbelts? Oh, I wondered about that. I was As soon as I saw the video, I thought, oh boy, we're going to get in trouble again. It's just been my season 5, the season of trouble on the Tyler Glen Show. We rode it to the highway. Okay, do you really want to say that? Bing bong. Hello, it's the police. Were you riding a picnic table down the highway? Great old-fashioned fun. Again, the story is someone stole your picnic table and put wheels on it. Practice it with me. Someone stole my picnic table and put wheels on it. I don't know who they are, but I will find them. And thank you, officer, for your concern. That's what you got to say. There's me and my mom. Giving mom a big smooch for Mother's Day. There you are. That's all I could afford was a kiss. Just a kiss. And she said, that's good. And see, moms really don't need everything for Mother's Day. So there's me and my mom. And, oh, there's Tracy with her puppy. There's Dizzy. He's hanging in there. He's all covered up. Oh, that's the score. And there's the kids. There's the family all together. Mom, Liberty in the middle, and David there. And there she is getting all her goodies. She's having cake for breakfast. And she's got her candy. She also had lots of treats. And we had an 80th birthday party for Tracy's mom. It was her 80th birthday. And so this is in Minnedosa at the 50-plus senior center. I don't know how I feel about that. The 50-plus senior, you heard correct, not 55-plus, but 50-plus senior center. And there she is. Tracy putting on the little sash for her mom. So that's my mother-in-law and the mother of my children. And she turned 80, and so we had a nice party for her. So that was a good thing. Yes, spending time with moms and loved ones is better than any gift. Yes, when everybody is home, you have a good meal. You have a good meal together. You have a few laughs, have a few drinks. Blessed Mama says, absolutely, 100%. That is so sweet. Yes, it looks like everybody had a very blessed and awesome and, most importantly, a safe Mother's Day. I'm going to check out some of your favorite celebrities and how they celebrated Mother's Day. And not just that, I can't believe some of these celebrities have this many kids. Like you thought Angelina Jolie had the United Nations of Families. Holy man. She's not alone. There's a lot of celebrity moms that have a ton of kids. We'll talk a little bit about that and get you up to speed on what folks are talking about online this morning as we get going on this Back at It Monday on the show. First, let's get some beach time here. U.S. Virgin Islands today.
Sky so blue. Let's tackle this, me and you. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. New week, new chance. Move your feet, start to dance. Move it. Feel the beat, feel the light. Together we can reach new heights. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game. Let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Oh yeah. Oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With every
Seekers, good morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Hopefully it wasn't too smoky for you. Schooner Bay, U.S. Virgin Islands this morning. A live shot of the bay there in Marina. And someone's pool there, too. We've got some great pool weather for you to start the week locally. Yeah, we've got 30-degree temperatures in May. I think everyone was hoping that May long weekend would be when we would see this stuff. But no, we're going to have it in reverse. We'll have the work week start with beach weather, and then we'll end with frost. Yeah, we got frosty weather coming to end the week. 33 for today. Showers or thunder showers, and expect sunshine at 30 tomorrow. It's going to be scorching hot. And then to end the week, cooler temperatures and even some rain. Much needed rain. That'll start on Wednesday. And Thursday, Friday, all-out rain. We could use a good soaking, so that is welcome precipitation. And hopefully it wraps up as the long weekend starts. And then it warms up. I hope they're wrong here because they're saying overnight lows through the long weekend could be anywhere from +1 to -3, which is bizarre considering 33. It's just pendulum swing. Holy man. Whiplash from the weather. It's crazy. All right, back into the beach bunker and hope you had a nice Mother's Day weekend. There are some celebrities that have got some big families. Holy man, I had no idea. Celebrity moms who have lots of kids. Who knew? The more, the merrier. Man, I thought Angelina Jolie had a lot of kids. Celebrity moms with lots of kids. Well, now I just can't get this to open up for some reason. Good morning. Good morning. All right. No, we'll move on then. Madonna has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. Holy cow. But you know, a lot of these celebrities, they'll adopt, and they've got lots of kids. Let's take a look at, I guess, is Justin Bieber, is this going to be his first Father's Day? This is Hailey Bieber. And Jack Blues, can't see the baby though, but she was celebrating a Mother's Day, of course, yesterday. Hollywood celebrities celebrating Mother's Day. Kylie Jenner, Stormy Webster, and Air Webster sitting there. No breakfast in bed, just laptop in bed. Justin Bieber and his mom. Taria Joseph and Alicia Keys. Giselle Budgeton. I love mom. Cute little thing there. Ivanka Trump and Ivana Trump. Way back when. Oh my gosh. DJ Khaled and his kids. And Nicole Tuck. This is Nicole Kidman and her family. Heidi Klum and Erna Klum. Wow. Heidi Klum and her mom. And, of course, you got to have the Kardashians. All of them are moms. And, of course, Queen Mom. That's an old picture, too. Martha Stewart and her mom from way back when. Holy cow. Good morning, old chickie. I know who this is. John Travolta and Kelly Preston. That's from a few years back, too. More Kardashians. Like, we need more Kardashians. Reese Witherspoon and her kids. Boy, they've gotten big. Wow. David Beckham, Victoria Beckham, and the crew. Sofia Vergara and her son out for some Sunday brunch for Mother's Day. Miranda Kerr, Emma Roberts, and Rhodes Robert Hedlund. Reese Witherspoon and Ava Philippe. Lindsay Lohan and Dina. That's an older picture, too. Bethany Frankel and a few celebrities I don't know. Whitney Cummings and Henry Cummings. Oh, the first picture shot. I'm going to get in trouble for that one again. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, that's some Hollywood celebrities, how they celebrated Mother's Day yesterday, of course, with all kinds of rest and relaxation. And I hope that you were spoiled with all kinds of goodies and treats and put your feet up. Maybe you watched some hockey yesterday afternoon. Lindy's out for a walk. She's got the walk report that says a little smoky but good, hey? Just home from my first walk. First, since I was in the hospital. Well, welcome back, Lindy, from the hospital, and welcome back to the outside. Hopefully air quality is not as bad as it was last week. You didn't miss much last week. It was very, very smoky. Very smoky. Countdown to the long weekend is on, and I got to let you know about this. Igloo, you got one of these in your house? These Igloo coolers? Ooh, apparently some of them have been recalled because they've been amputating fingers. That is never a good thing. A design flaw in the toe handles of rolling coolers made by Igloo before last year has resulted in dozens of crushing injuries and even amputated consumers' fingers. The coolers were finally recalled. There's more than 1 million of them in circulation, and now another 130,000 are being added to the list. The toe handle can pinch fingertips against the cooler. Oi. Where'd you get that injury, Tim? Oh, I got pinched. I got pinched by my cooler. The attack of the killer coolers. So be aware, pinch points, which may occur on or around handles, latches, hinges, lids, and other moving components. Sue the cooler kit. Sue Igloo. How dare you make a cooler that kills? Use safe practices on latches, handles, hinges when using them. Be aware that loose clothing and jewelry may also be caught in your cooler. It was May long weekend. It was dark. You were thirsty. You reached into the Igloo cooler when all of a sudden, oh God, somebody help me, please. Somebody help me. My necklace is caught in the wheel of the cooler. Why are you down there? I was just trying to get something to drink. I couldn't see the bottom of the cooler and my necklace got caught. Coming soon, killer igloos. So I'll post this recall information on my website so you can stay safe. If it's not the fires, it's the coolers that'll kill us. TylerGlenShow.com. I'll post it there in case you got one and you might want to stay away from this particular model that is causing some problems for campers all over. And as we get set to kick it into high gear for the tourism season, last week we were asking about places to go locally. That'd be kind of a cool weekend getaway, week-long vacation. The question actually was, if you had somebody from another country or another part of the world come to our country, our part of the world, where would you want to take them? Let's pretend you've only got a weekend, don't got a lot of time. Where do you want to take them to show them a really great summer place? And, of course, you got a lot of folks in this area saying Riding Mountain National Park. It's a close national park to us. Shannon says Bay of Fundy. She is obviously on the East Coast. Walking the ocean floor, Grand Manan lighthouses, and maybe the Confederation Bridge. Sandy says the Devil's Punch Bowl and Sand Dunes. That's out around Carberry, isn't it? I have never seen it. I have never been out there. I have relatives that have gone. And it's people in Winnipeg love coming out to that thing. The Devil's Punch Bowl and Sand Dunes. Maybe Lindy's gone. Have you ever gone walking in the Devil's Punch Bowl? There, Lindy? It scares me. I don't want to be walking with the devil in his punch bowl. Wonder why they call it that. Austin's Thresherman Museum is good, says Sandy, and the Brandon Hills. So many local sites to see. Lindy was there years ago. Carlos says, another one for Riding Mountain National Park and the International Peace Garden, which probably isn't in full bloom yet. I would think it would be June, probably towards the end of June when the kids get out of school. That's a gorgeous place. Got some beautiful flowers there. International Peace Garden is pretty awesome. Sharon says the Ukrainian Buddhas, along with the Ukrainian pioneer mass gravesite, which is around 6 kilometers from the thriving metropolis of Olha, Manitoba, population 2.2. They do have a store. We've determined that on the show. And Sharon says the Spirit Sand Hills in Spruce Woods Provincial Park. There's a lot of interest in the Sand Hills. Alicia says Rocky Mountain National Park, Spruce Woods, and the Forks. I was recently introduced to the Forks. I was late to the party. I mean, I've always known the Forks. I've been to it. But, I think the Forks market itself, I went to for the first time this winter, actually. We were in there visiting my son and says, hey, let's go down to the Forks. I've been there. He's like, no, Dad, you got to go to the Forks market. And I have to say, it's really nice. It's a real nice spot, and they had ice skating there and stuff, and it's a nice Four Seasons playground. Of course, they don't have the skating rink in the summer for obvious reasons, but the Forks Market is in an old warehouse where they used to have trains. It was their big train warehouse in downtown Winnipeg, and they basically did a whole bunch of renovations inside, turned it almost like, I guess if I was to describe it to somebody, it's almost like a shopping mall, but from the 1800s, if the 1800s had a shopping mall. And so there's little restaurants and little stores. And of course, it's got this charm of an old rail station, and it's in the heart of Winnipeg. So whoever came up with the idea, I'm walking around going, holy shit, this was a good idea. Whoever said, hey, let's, that old CN building downtown at the Forks, let's rip that thing apart and put a bunch of stores in there. Initially, you'd think, oh, how's that going to work? It turned out great. It's really nice. I like it. Zumba Bernice says, Steep Rock is beautiful. Where is that? Steep Rock, is that by Carberry? Tracy has also never been to the Forks. I would recommend it. And in fact, there's a hotel right there, too. If a person really wanted to stay there for a while, it's quite expensive, but it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm one to kind of say, hey, Winnipeg is not all that in a bag of chips, but I would say that's probably one of Winnipeg's best attractions, actually, Tracy. If you want to check it out, the zoo is okay. I haven't checked out the what is it? The greenhouse. It's the place with all the waterfalls and the atrium. I haven't gone in there yet, which I should. That'll be next on my list in Winnipeg. Did the Forks this winter, and I'll go to the big greenhouse over by the zoo. Michelle says Assissippi Provincial Park is pretty awesome. And Yellow Jacket went for a 10K bike ride in Spruce Woods a couple of weekends ago. Spruce Woods, the little gem, hey, in western Manitoba. Spruce Woods. Alicia says she would also take them to Crow's General Store, which is this very, very old building that has been preserved. It's really cool. Very fun. You can get you a picture. And there's got to be a story behind this, but this is the outside of it. It looks like quite the eclectic mix. This is right in our town, and it's right at the edge of town, too. You think, I'm going out into the bush. And no, all of a sudden you stumble upon the general store. And then inside, they've got a little milkshake shop, and when you stumble on it, you're like, I wonder, I'm in somebody's property here. There's a lot of, is this a garage sale? Is this a yard sale of some kind? Obviously, there's a good shot of it. And they've got lots of antiques there. I don't think any of these things are for sale, if I'm going to be honest. I think they're just there. And so it is like you have kind of stumbled upon 1900s Alabama or something. You're just like, where am I? And Crow's General Store. And then you go inside. It's really cool. And that is right here in Brandon, actually. Here's somebody else that took a picture outside Crow's General Store. A better shot. Few steel signs on there. And so people like to go out there and take some pictures. I think there's been some people have taken wedding pictures, I think, out there that turn out pretty good. Loretta says the Man and Nature Museum in Winnipeg is a good place to go. The Man and Nature Museum in Winnipeg. Oh, here's a really good shot of Crow's General Store in the summertime when they've got some leaves on the trees. Here we go. That's a better shot. That's pretty cool. Nice place to go for ice cream. It's just someplace different. You are not going to find a building like that anywhere. It's pretty unique. And lots of old stuff. And a bike on the roof. And a bed on the roof by the looks of it. Very nice. It's eclectic, I think. The definition of eclectic. So, cool places to go that are close to home. And by that, we have asked you, okay, tourist season is upon us. What is going to be a great place to go? And whether that be close to home or far away. Spruce Woods and Winnipeg, Crow's General Store, Daily House Commonwealth Air Training Museum, says Alicia. Colleen says, I would take them out to Souris, to the swinging bridge. Something I discovered through the pandemic. I had never been to Souris, Manitoba before. Souris is like 20 miles from our town, and they've got a long swinging bridge in Souris, and they just reconstructed it. And because of COVID and we couldn't really go anywhere, it was like, I think I got to get over to Souris and check things out because I really should not have grown up in this area and not been to, I believe this is one of the longest swinging bridges in all of Canada, actually. Yeah, it is. Canada's longest swinging bridge, Souris, Manitoba. And what a delightful little town. Close to Brandon. No wonder people live in Souris and drive to Brandon for things like work and sports and stuff like that. It's a growing little community. Oh, I wish this picture was bigger. Wedding picture. This is tiny, but someone had taken wedding pictures on the bridge. But the bridge is kind of fun. And when you're a big guy like me and you're jumping around on the bridge, it swings. It swings around. Oh, here's some video of the
Souris swinging bridge.
The longest swinging bridge in all of Canada. Right here in our backyard. Somebody's going on a tour. Look at it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Very nice. And yeah, when you jump on it, it bounces. It does a good bounce there. There's the King's Castle. People doing some kayaking. Very nice. Very nice. Janine says, Clearwater Lake in the Paw. Beautiful. There's caves, and you can hike there. This is Souris, Manitoba. Look, there's a good shot of the bridge there. So, yeah, check that out. Built in 1904, but just went through a renovation. And they've got peacocks running around, says Loretta. Yeah, they're so fun to listen for. Make lots of noise. Clearwater Lake, the Paw. Not to be confused with Clear Lake, Manitoba. Clearwater Lake in the Paw. Yep, I would say that's pretty darn clear. I can see a ways here. Oh, there's still a little bit of snow, and I think they've got quite a bit of smoke up there at this time too. So, lots of fires up there. But I hope that they can get those under control. Very nice. So, playing tourist close to home. Playing tourist close to home. Some great ideas here. Thank you so much. I got a few more I'm going to share with you. Playing tourists close to home as summer tourist season gears up with May Long Weekend on its way. Sponsors of the Tyler Glen Show include Epp Law Office. Yes, our friends at Epp Law Office. Trusted legal support with a personal touch. At Epp Law Office, lasting relationships are at the heart of everything they do, specializing in real estate, corporate law, and estate law. They're proud to be your go-to legal advisors, whether you're buying or selling a home, managing business matters, or planning your estate. The team offers expert guidance with personalized service every step of the way. Clients choose Epp Law Office for experience, integrity, and a commitment to making the legal process smooth and stress-free. 642 18th Street, across from the RBC. You've always got time for Tim Hortons because Ryan is part of the show. Yes, the new breakfast hit made the Ryan Reynolds way. 100% Canadian freshly cracked eggs, perfectly scrambled and served up with crispy hash browns, sausage crumble, and creamy chipotle sauce. Yes, try Ryan's signature recipe in a loaded box or wrap today. Check it out. Ryan's Breakfast at Westman and area Tim Hortons with 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And our friends at Sky Dancer Casino, just 90 miles south of Brandon in Belcourt. The PRAC Rodeo returns June 6th and 7th. The big car and bike show is at the end of June, 27th and 28th. And the Thomas Carnival makes a return to the grounds July 2nd through 6th. Not to mention 3 big concerts, including Tracy Bird, Little John, and Gary LeVox of Rascal Flats in July. From top-tier entertainment to comfy accommodations, a water park, and Canadian at Par for Players Club members, ask for details at SkyDancerCasino.com, where the sky's the limit. Nice place that's not too far away. Colleen agreed with Sir. She said Peace Gardens and the Riverbank Discovery Center. Jolene says Sandhills with a tour around Carberry's Heritage Homes is also nice. Diane says Riding Mountain National Park without fail, with a stop in Wasagaming, Souris, and the Peace Gardens. Souris is getting a lot of love. Jared was being a smartass. He says, I would take them to the airport so that they can get them on a plane to Calgary to see the Rockies, which is kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. And it's a short flight. And Krista says, always Clear Lake and Riding Mountain National Park. I would agree. That's a great spot. But Souris is getting a lot of love. Tourist season kicking into high gear, and we could have frost this weekend. Isn't that crazy? Next on the menu is Maylong, followed by Father's Day, June the 15th, and it won't be long before we're getting into grad season. Man, it'll be grad season, finishing up the school year. Crazy sauce. Saw this over the weekend as we're talking hockey playoffs. The Jets now down in their series against the Dallas Stars, 2-1. They'll play again tomorrow night. Would you agree with this statement? Hockey does not belong in any communities south of this red line. Hockey doesn't belong below this red line. And here's the red line. So Florida, you know what? I would have to say that red line should move a little bit. I think this red line for hockey should go up. It should go up. I don't know if they should have hockey in Dallas. I think that hockey should be limited to communities where they get snow. So Utah, yeah, you can keep yours. I would move that red line to Colorado. St. Louis can stay. The Washington Capitals, the red line for me would move up a little bit. It would move to St. Louis to Denver. That's where the red line should be. And then, San Jose, California, Los Angeles, California hockey teams, it always drives me crazy. Even Las Vegas, even though Vegas does a killer presentation when they're on the ice. They know how to do entertainment in Las Vegas, but still. It's so hot there, and you're playing ice hockey? Come on. Florida with hockey teams? Carolina, really? Nashville? St. Louis will get snow, so yeah, you get to keep your team. I think if it were up to me, I'd move that red line up. What are your thoughts? Does it matter? Do you care? As long as the teams are healthy and they've got butts in the stands, I guess that's what matters. Then you got Winnipeg. You take Minneapolis out of the mix. Look at how friggin' isolated we are. Holy cow. We really are in the middle of nowhere. If Minneapolis goes bye-bye, it's like, we're the only thing between Chicago and Edmonton. That's a long way. There's no one out here. We're all by ourselves. And there's in the East, they're all jammed up. Look at all the hockey teams they've got. Man. Anyway, we'll see what happens. See if the Jets can do it. They'll take on Dallas tomorrow night. It'll be an earlier game, and so hopefully they can get it done and get back into this series with Dallas. All right. Still to come on the show in hour 2. There is something making the rounds this morning. It was making the rounds over the over the Mother's Day weekend. Hollywood's most beautiful women without any makeup on. AI has taken over everything, as you well know, and it has shown us what some of your favorite Hollywood celebrities would look like without any makeup. And I think this was inspired by Pam Anderson, because when we were watching, what award show was it last week? Was it the Met? And she shows up without any makeup on and new hair, and you're like, whoa, that's Pamela Anderson. And so they kind of took, they got all of your favorite celebrities without any makeup. We'll take a look at some of these pictures. Also, the video of the Frontier Airlines employees who were too rude to work for them. They made a video online, and it went viral, and they got called in, and they got canned. Was Frontier Airlines right in firing these employees for what they did? What was the video about? We'll show it to you. And the bizarre reason why you should never, ever put cheese through the airport security scanner. Don't do it. There's a reason. And we'll explain in hour 2. But we got to move over to Twitch. Let's do the flip. Thank you so much for dropping by to say hi. Hope you have a great Monday. Great Mom's Day hangover Monday to all the moms who enjoyed their weekend. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Thank you, YouTube. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show.